attack anybody on his behalf. The governor appealed to Rivers people to put the events of the past week behind them and pledged his loyalty to the former governor and FCT minister Nyesom Wike, where Governor Fubara spoke at the re-education service to mark the opening of the 2023-2024 legal year held at St. Cyprian's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt.
I'm overjoyed that my Oga is here with us, coming to cheer us in this event. My Oga remains my Oga. Whatever that has happened is past. I've not sent anybody to malign anybody. That is the truth. Please, we need peace. Everybody should just relax. For us to progress in the state, we can only do that in an atmosphere of peace.
Our correspondent reports that the FCT minister was also at the event, and this is the first time the two politicians will be meeting in public in the state since the political crisis last week. Meanwhile, Governor Fubara donated 50 million naira to launch the book titled History of River State's Judiciary, a compendium of personalities on the bench, at the opening ceremony of the 2023-2024 state legal year today. Where earlier the Chief Judge of River State, Justice Simeon Amadi, said the River State's judiciary disposed of 17,874 cases in the 2022-2023 legal year. Moving on, the dead body of a single mother, Blessing Williams, was found in her apartment in Obungbada compound, Rumalogo, Obiakpoluku government area of Rivers State today. An eyewitness said the middle-aged woman, who moved into the compound about 5 months ago with her 9-year-old son, had been sick for some days and refused to tell neighbors where to find her relatives.
Asking her if she has any relative around or maybe also about to anywhere. Till yesterday night, she said she doesn't have anybody. This morning, I was in my house when the son was passing by. So my mom now called him, asking her, how is your mom? She said that the mom is fine. I said, okay, go to the house, bathe and come. So I will give you money to get something for you and your mom. He didn't even get up to 20 minutes. He rushed back to my house. See, I've been calling my mom. My mom is not answering me. Oh, and I followed him. Truly, the mom is dead. For 3 days now, we've been the one feeding them.
Another eyewitness said police officers from Ozoba Division visited the compound and asked them to find the relatives of the woman and deposit her body in the mortuary.
Ozoba station, police people, they just came and they said that we should make the inquiries and if we can know where the lady is from, and also go and deposit her in the mortuary. So they've left. We don't even know where she's from. It's just a little boy. Even the boy does not even know where they're from. So her mom has never taken her to the village before.
While the police are yet to speak on this. In the meantime, a middle-aged man was killed when a staircase of an abandoned building collapsed at Elechi Street, Mile 3, Diobu, Port Harcourt, yesterday. The CSO of Mbolu Oroworoko, Godstami Hunwo, said the body was discovered during a search and the incident reported to Mbolu Divisional Police Headquarters.
I received an information that some boys went into an abandoned one-story building at Elechi Street, Mile 3, Port Harcourt, where the hoodlums usually go and smoke hard drugs. I quickly mobilized my men to the scene. On getting to the scene, the hoodlums has left the abandoned one-story building. While we were conducting search for the hoodlums, we saw a lifeless body whose identity is yet to be known.
Well, the Rivers State Police Command is also yet to speak on this. In other news, the Bayelsa State government says this Saturday's governorship election in the state will be peaceful. The Chief Press Secretary to the state government, Daniel Alabra, said this in an interview with correspondent Jaro Kujewe in Yanagua.
Police are assured that the election will be properly secured because they are going to deploy no less than 7,000 personnel. As of today, the distribution of sensitive materials took place because before now, the non-sensitive materials have already gone down to the local government area. So today, we're going to receive the sensitive materials.
Still to come, Port Harcourt-based transgender J Boogie cries out for help after botched surgery. Stay tuned. of Rumigbo community in Obiakpo local government area of Rivers State staged a peaceful protest this morning to demand the release of two of their sons, Bobby Ohonda and Chamberlain Ohonda, allegedly abducted in Abuja 2 weeks ago. The protesters alleged that the men were abducted after a meeting with the Deputy Inspector General of Police following a petition by some indigents of the Akinigbo clan over a chieftaincy dispute in the community. While addressing newsmen, Eze Professor Reginald Amadi, who said he's the paramount ruler of Rumigbo clan, said those behind the disappearance of Bobby Ezekiel and Chamberlain Ohonda are known and sponsored by a politician in the clan.
Let the world know that we know our kidnappers. They are not strangers. Yes. The man who pointed at them, his name is Michael Otu Wosu, in presence of Chief Billy Ohonda, Nekwere Chinda, Roland Okechukwu Amekule, a community politician here, Chief Anthony Okocha. Those who are working for him are the people I mentioned their names. We have eyewitnesses to the account.
While also speaking, Joy Sarima Didia, wife of Ezekiel Bobby, while accusing the Rivers State representative in the NDDC Management Board, Tony Okocha, urged him to release her husband.
Tony Okocha should bring my husband back. He has been threatening my husband that he's going to kill him. Tony Okocha, bring Bobby Ezekiel back, please. Tony Okocha. My baby is not even feeling fine. So sad. He should bring my husband back home. Tony Okocha, I'm begging you, bring him back home. Oh.
Well, recall that in his response, Mr. Tony Okocha said the allegations were baseless, adding that security issues should be directed to the security agencies.
Issues of abduction or kidnap are issues within the confines of the security agencies, particularly the police, to investigate.
The National Union of Road Transport Workers, NURTW, is set to hold its state delegate conference in the 36 states of the country, including Rivers State, on 30th November. While speaking after the State Council meeting today, the State Secretary of the Union, Charles Nweke, says that every arrangement concerning the conference has been made, and he said despite the challenges, the Congress will hold as scheduled.
State Delegate Conference must be held not later than 2 months after the National Delegate Conference. So the National Administrative Council of the Union fixed 30th of this month for the State Delegate Conference that will be held simultaneously in all the 36 states and Abuja. 30th.
Well, he said members are at liberty to contest any position of their choice and there will be no discrimination of any member.
Nomination forms are free. If you know what you are capable of contesting, come to me and take your own form. Nobody is going to be discriminated against.
Port Harcourt-based Nigerian transgender and social media sensation Daniel Nsikan, also known as J Boogie, has cried out for help after undergoing a botched surgery. It was gathered that J Boogie underwent a 360 liposuction surgery and developed complications in his kidneys. In an Instagram video today, he broke down in tears, saying his condition is getting worse. On the foreign scene, an alleged plot to attack Jews in Brazil has been stopped following the arrest of 2 men suspected of being linked to the Islamist group Hezbollah. Brazilian authorities and said other raids are carried out across the country. On the news this evening, you heard that Governor Siminalayi Fubara has pledged his loyalty to former Governor Wike, and the dead body of a single mother has been found in an apartment in Ogbumbada, Obiakpo local government area. Port Harcourt's transgender J Boogie is crying out for help after a failed surgery. On the foreign scene, police have forwarded a plot by Hezbollah to attack Jews in Brazil. The news was edited by Onyeka Chinwosu. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I'm Constance Mega. Thank you for listening.